Today's business training is going to be a bit of the basics, so for the newbies, which will be good, but it's also going to go through some steps that you guys can use when you're trying to help someone else launch their business as well. So I've got this little quote here. It says, "Believe you can and you're halfway there." This business is 100% a mindset business. So if you believe you can do this, you seriously can. So I just really wanted to start on that one. First, we're going to talk about why doTERRA is a genuine network marketing. Let me just move these cameras out to the side so I can see. There we go. So why doTERRA is a genuine opportunity to create residual income. So most of you know you started using your oils and you fell in love with them first. So it's literally 80% of the people using the oils are just doing it because they love them. So it's a genuine product network marketing, but it's not about the business opportunity, which generally, that sparks a light later on down the track. But just the retention rate on its own is 65%. So when you compare that to other network marketing companies, I think the industry standard is only 10 to 15%. So we legitimately have something that changes lives, and I think that's why it's such a genuine opportunity. I know I wasn't looking for something, and then after the oils literally changed my life, that's when I saw, wow, this is gonna go off. So why is that not working? Hang on a sec, guys. Trying to move to the side. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to talk about why you're wanting to do it. So I think that getting clear on your why is going to fuel your business. So, I've got a couple of things noted here. So do you want to just get your oils for free? Do you want financial freedom? Do you want more time? Do you want to be able to go on holidays with your family? Or do you just love the idea of being of service to other people? Maybe you're just sick of having a boss, you're sick of driving to work in the traffic, and you just want to work from home and be with your kids, Whatever reason you do decide to do doTERRA, that will be, I guess, your fuel for it. I know that in the beginning myself, I kind of didn't really know what I wanted, like why I was doing it. I just knew I had to do it. So I kind of didn't really have a why for about, I think, 3 months. But then as I grew, things started to expand, and your why changes a lot throughout this business. But yeah, just getting kind of clear on your why, just jot some stuff down, why you want to do it. Anyone can do it. Maybe, you just want to earn some extra money, that's fine. But I think getting clear on that is really important. So, all right, so how many people here are already elite or have been elite? I know that I can see a few. Yay, Tony, woohoo, and Jazz. So anyone can get to elite, guys. That's kind of what I want to tell you. So to get to elite, you literally need 3,000 volumes. So obviously those that are completely new listening to this, you're like, what is elite? What's 3,000? So that's, OV is team volume, so everyone placing their orders. Now, if you're looking at it in how can you get to elite if you're doing workshops, so it's literally 12 home essentials kits. So if you can do 12 home essentials kit in 1 month, whether that's, if you did 4 workshops and you did 3 home essentials kits per workshop, you can literally get to elite in 30 days. So it's seriously possible, but if you wanted to take it at a slower pace, you can, span that over a few months, get your team on LRP, and then, do it a different way. But elite is this foundation for your business. So if you can get to elite and then you can help 3 other people get to elite, you can get to silver. So, it's when you break it down like this, it works out pretty easy. And then 9 elites is platinum and 12 elites is diamond. So when you break it down, to get to diamond, you actually only need 12 elites. So that makes it it makes it just so simple. Anyone can get to diamond. The next photo is just of me and my crazy family. It's a bit old, but anyone, or like most of you guys know me, but those that don't know me, I'm your diamond upline. I got to diamond, so anyone can get to diamond. So seriously, I had no business experience whatsoever, and I literally just dived in. I had a positive mindset and I just smashed it. So, and it is really achievable for anybody that wants it. So now I'm just going to quickly talk about the earning potential. I'm not going to go too much into the ranks, only because we'll have to go into that on a different day. But for an elite, so 3,000 volume, your average income would be around about $300 a month. Premier, your average income would be about $600 a month. Silver, it's about $2,000 a month. Gold, you're looking at around about $4,000. Platinum, you're looking at $9,000 a month. Diamond, you're looking at $16,000 a month. And yes, it's true. Like when I first got to diamond, it was more around 12. Last month was closer to, I think, 15,000. Yeah, I know people that are earning 20,000 at diamond. So it really is possible to get there. And the figures do vary a little bit. Blue diamond, this is legitimately real money, guys. So $37,000 a month if you're blue diamond. And then presidential diamonds are earning an average of $110,000 a month. So you might think, really, is it possible? I remember when I first started the business, I thought, really? You know, you see these network marketing people and there's no one that actually earns that money that you meet. You know, they're from America or, you know, it's all just bells and whistles. But there's seriously so many blue diamonds coming out in Australia. There's heaps of diamonds, and now we're even having I don't know how many. I think there's like 4 or 5 presidential diamonds now in Australia. So I just got this quote on the side. It's a beautiful thing when a career and a passion come together, which I 100% believe that doTERRA has given me, and I'm pretty sure that all of you guys are here for the same reason. You know, it's just amazing when it all aligns. Why is this not working? Okay, there we go. So now we're going to talk about preparing for launching a doTERRA business. So I don't know why I can't get rid of these videos. Oh, there we go. So personal development is really important when doing this business. I'm going to go through just a couple real simple things that you can do to begin with, and goal setting as well. So if you're into tapping, some people are, some people aren't. I thought it was real weird, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so odd. And when you start doing it, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a weirdo. But look, if you're ever getting stuck, you know, Brad Yates on YouTube, he's amazing. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Audio books are really good, or even a paperback book. I tend to always be on the go, so I like audio books. So I can literally just get into bed at night, plug it in and listen to a book while I'm laying in bed. It's just, or, you know, when I'm doing a long drive or something like that. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, you can get it for free on YouTube. That would be probably my first recommendation for books. It's really about getting in the right mindset and putting out the right energy. I found that one really, really good. So another tip just for preparing your time is diary planning. So at the beginning, you're going crazy and you're so excited and you're doing this and you're doing that and you're jumping from task to task, and your brain's going to, well, mine was, and it still does, goes 24/7. So setting aside time in your diary and time blocking it out and scheduling everything. So, you know, if you want to have a social media page, allow a certain hour during your week where you can schedule your posts. Or if you want to, you know, set aside some time for personal development, put it in your calendar and plan, you know, 30 minutes a day of reading a book. If you kind of don't do that, you tend to kind of not do the important things. So diary planning is really important. And a Wunderlist app is going to be your best friend. I find that if I do paper lists, I leave them all around the house and I lose them and I never actually get anything done. So I've got an app on my phone. It's called Wunderlist. I don't know if it was free or not, but you can create different lists. So you can do like shopping lists, work lists, family lists, and anything that pops into your mind while you're out and about that you think, oh, that's a good idea. I chuck it on my list, on my Wunderlist. And then when I sit down and I've got time to work, I'll actually tick it off and I'll look at my list and I'll get things done. You know, I'll prioritize it. And I just find it really effective, and it's satisfactory when you just tick it off and it just disappears and, you know, yes, I've accomplished something. So why does this not keep freezing on me? Sorry, guys. Oh, back. Okay, so goal setting. Goal setting is a really important part of doing a business. I think when you put something on paper or you say it out loud, it's almost like it has to happen. I remember I was really afraid to set goals at the beginning. I remember having my first mentor session with SK, and she asked me, you know, to write out my goal, and I didn't do it because I was like, I was actually too scared. I was like, oh, I don't want to do it, then I'm going to be accountable for it. And then it wasn't until I went to one of Emma's trainings and she literally made everyone there write out our goals. And I did it because I was made to. Felt like an absolute idiot because I was like, oh, is this going to actually, you know, come into play? Am I over-exaggerating? Am I under-exaggerating? Yeah, and I ended up reaching the goals. And even if you don't reach it, that's fine. You'll be closer the next month. So here's just an example of a goal you can set, and you can write it out. So I am silver on or before 31st of July 2017. I personally enrolled 5 people with 100 PV order in July 2017. So that's just an example. I actually have done that this month, and I've stuck it all over my computer. I don't know if you can see behind me over there, just with Bobo month. I was like, right, that's it. I'm going to enroll lots of people. I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to stick it on my sticky notes in front of the computer. So yeah, write it down and put it everywhere, guys. The more you see it, the more you visualize it, the more it's going to come into play. So manifesting what you want. So this here is also very powerful. Something I was like, oh, whatever, you know, I'm not all this hippie stuff, but I was really against all this stuff. But now that I'm kind of in the business and I'm kind of digging deeper, I'm like, wow, this stuff actually works. So here's a manifestation blend. So wild orange is the oil of abundance. Patchouli is the oil of physicality. Ginger is the oil of empowerment. So you can either diffuse it when you're setting your goals, or when you're wanting to create something. You can just pop a drop of each into your hands, rub them together, and breathe it in deeply. Or you can make a roller up. That's fine. So I want you to write down the qualities, the values, and the attributes of the people you want to attract into your business. So I was made to do this at a training that I went to with Emma, and I remember going back to a training about 2 months later, opening my book, and I found what I'd written down, and I'd literally attracted exactly what I wanted into my business. So I had attracted, this was at the very beginning when I had no builders yet, and before I knew it, Bridget and Mahu had popped up, and when I read out the attributes, it literally explained their personalities. So, you know, here's just an example. I personally enroll builders in July who are passionate about wellness, who are a joy to work with, who love doing classes, are helpful, collaborative, and are amazing enrollers, and they help others enroll. They do the personal development, they do the classes, they attend events, and they have vision and set goals and achieve them. They are a team player, they understand the company, the opportunity, the oils, and the culture. And then obviously you can add anything you like. So that's just an example. You know, if you want to attract people that are go-getters and they're hardworking and they're team players, write that down. If you want to attract people that are calm and they're caring and they're, you know, loving, you know, write that down. You know, add to it as you like. But yeah, I think the more you write it down and the more you put it out there, the more likely you're going to attract that into your business. Okay, so now that we've done that, so we're going to go through inviting people to a class, so you know, how to coach a host and how to sample people, which is obviously going to get butts on seats. So if you're out and about and you see someone and they're talking about, you know, oh my gosh, my kid doesn't sleep anymore, or, you know, there's teething, or, you know, someone's got anxiety or whatever it is, you know, ask them if it would be okay if you shared something with them that's really helped you. So give them, you know, ask them for permission, and once they've given you permission, give them a sample, take their details, and follow up with them in 3 days. You know, ask them if they'd like to come to a workshop. So this is just, you know, you need to obviously get them into something, or if you don't have any workshops, you know, regular workshops at your home, maybe you can just offer them a one-on-one or a catch-up, just a casual catch-up. So don't ever leave your business card with them without taking their information. I've done that so many times, and they're like, yeah, okay. And you think, oh, they'll get in contact, and they don't. And then you're like, damn it, that was a waste of time. Sampling, just if people have had an oil experience, they're much more open to using the oils, especially when it comes to strangers. So now we're going to get to, obviously when it gets to, there may be something holding you back. I know that in the beginning, you know, there's always something holding us back. We're fearful of something. So maybe you're scared of selling, maybe you're scared of rejection if you invite a bunch of people along and, you know, they say no. Maybe you're fearful of, you know, people judging you. So there's some tapping you can do on that, you know, if you're into that. So it's called valuing what you have to offer and fearing others won't. So that's on YouTube. So just go have a listen to that, do it. I know you'll feel like an idiot, but you'll be right, no one can see So a texting blitz is a really good way to propel your business at the beginning. This just gets lots of classes booked, it reaches out to your warm network, and it doesn't have to be icky, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to feel like you're pressuring anyone. So I want you to just have a think about, wouldn't it be a massive bummer if the person that shared the oils with you didn't do it out of fear of rejection? Now, I know that my first class that I went to was actually someone I had never met before. So it was one of Dan's clients. She'd added me on Facebook so that she could, people add me on Facebook so they could see the pictures of the girls. And she invited me to this event, and I had no idea who she was. But imagine if she thought, oh, I'm not going to invite her because I don't know her and she doesn't know me. That would have completely sucked. I would not be where I am now. So when you don't share the opportunity to, of the oils with other people, you're actually taking away the opportunity to have them. So, the oils, the opportunity, and the community, obviously, that it'll bring to their life. So it's, if you just kind of look at it like that, you're not here to, even though, we do need to sell the oils, we really are just wanting to help other people. And by not giving them the opportunity, we're kind of, that kind of sucks. So here's some messages that you could send out to people. So, hey, my little camera is like hiding, I can't even see it. Okay, so hey Lee, insert a personal message. Are you open to natural ways to care for your health? I'm teaching people how to use essential oils. Are you open to hosting a class for me? So that's, just a real casual message that you can send to some friends, or, maybe you've already enrolled a few people, you've already got a bit of a team. So, hey, I know you're loving your oils. Will you host a class of 4 to 7 people in August or September, just so we can help more people learn about them? Of course, anyone you invite, you'll get to enroll and we can start earning your oils for free. Thanks, Lee. So that's just another way you can just reach out to people and say, hey, and then another example is, hey, Emily, I have a goal to teach 10 doTERRA classes in the next few days. Will you help me out and host one for me? 4 to 7 people is the ideal size. And of course, anyone you invite, you'll get to help open their own wholesale account and you can start earning your oils for free. So texting everyone in your friends list, or, you can write names lists, you can do all sorts, but a texting list is just a really quick way to, get to connect with your network. So I just love this this quote at the bottom. So inhale confidence, exhale doubt. Come on, guys. Oh, it's not working again. Okay, so once you have your classes and you've got, whether you have some other people hosting a class for you or whether you're having one at your home, you really want to coach your hosts. So this just makes the experience more pleasurable. So ask them to have everyone arrive early just so that you can start on time, because otherwise your classes, you get there early, then everyone gets there late, and then you end up being there for hours. So ask them not to serve alcohol and food until after the presentation, only because it just gets a bit distracting. And then please tell people, this is important because, so many times I've had classes like, damn, I should have told her. So please do not tell people that they don't have to buy anything and that they can just order on your account. So by doing that, they're not going to get their oils for free. They're not going to get any commissions, and, people won't get their own wholesale account. And generally that's what we want. We want people to have their own wholesale account. We want to, expand our team and build our tribe. Okay. I'm just racing through this. I'm probably talking so fast, but I know we've got a time limit. I don't know how much I'm going to rabbit on. So now we're up to present. So this is a bit of a icky one. It was for me anyway. This was probably my biggest fear when I decided to do doTERRA as a business. I knew it was going to be successful. I knew that the oils were going to sell themselves, and I knew that it was just going to boom, and that, doTERRA was going to be in every home. So, but my biggest fear was presenting a class. So I remember thinking, if I can just get a class over, then I know if I can do this business. If I can't do a class, then I can't do the business. So, and I was not ready either. So there's a thing on the side. So you're supposed to start before you're ready and before you're good at it. And that's how you get ready, and that's how you get good at it. And that is so true. I fumbled my way through so many classes. Tony, you were at my first one. Oh my gosh, I completely stuffed it up. But yeah, I made it. I survived, and here I am. So you can use, obviously, calming oils to help So you can use spearmint, which is the oil of confident speech. Lavender is the oil of communication, obviously very calming. And yeah, any calming oil. So to run a workshop, you just need to follow the Empower Kit. So it's literally so easy. You can order this from your back office. And it's just a handout on how to use the oil. So at the beginning of your class, always share your why, just briefly, like why you're doing it. You don't have to get into your, I want to get my oils for free, or, I want to go on for more family holidays, but just maybe think about why you decided to start sharing the oils to begin with. They helped you, and you want to obviously help other people as well. Because people will buy from you not really because of what you have to sell, but because of why you're selling it or why you're offering it. So, just speak authentically and people will enroll. So always use personal experience in a class. If you go into the scientific reasons for it, generally people aren't interested in that. It will go over their head. So they just kind of want to know how you use oils. What do you use lavender for? What do you use lemon for? People will connect with that. So, and then at the end of the class, say, look, by the end of today, everyone will have the opportunity to get these oils at wholesale prices, the exact same way we pay, shipped straight to your door. That's just, a nice way to kind of put it. Now, what have I got here? So show people the prices and the kits at the beginning of the class. That just kind of, so they know what they're in for. And on the first page, there's 3 health concerns lines. So ask them to fill that out. And then you can actually go around at the end of the class and speak to them about their health concerns and help address them and serve their needs. So always diffuse wild orange and frankincense, assume the sale. Yeah, guys, so just keep it simple, read off the sheet, pass the oils around, share personal experience, and, 30 to 45 minutes tops. And then at the end, just help people join. So literally just meet them where they're at. If you're talking about the Home Essentials kit and you get to speak to them and they're like a completely emotional wreck, you obviously maybe should be offering them the emotions range or the mood management kit. So it's really about just listening to people, what they need, and helping serve them and their needs. Okay, so the doTERRA culture is so we're up to enroll now. So yeah, the doTERRA culture is whoever invited them gets to enroll, even if they say they don't want to build. So just help them get their oils for free. The more people that want to get their oils for free and see how easy it is to share, the bigger and the faster your team will grow. Because then everyone's like, hey, come and have a class, and it's so easy, and you just get your oils for free, and it just really propels growth. What have I got here? So at the end of the class, I think I just already spoken about this. So revisit their health concerns, help them pick the best option for them, and help them fill in the joining form. And those that don't enroll, follow up with them, guys. This is like the key to business. So, sometimes there'll be a class of, let's say, 4, and you get 2 enrollments. Those other 2 people are just sitting on the fence. They're probably wanting to enroll, but they just have to think about it more. So following up with them is super important. So stay connected with them, keep them at the forefront of your mind, have a sign-in sheet at your class, so that way you've got the information. And then if you've got a newsletter or you want to send emails out with specials or incentives, when there's an incentive, actually, that's a really good way to reconnect with those contacts and go, hey guys, we've got this on this month. Have you, just drawn, and you can even send them samples or, anything like that. Okay, valuing LRP. So when you believe and place value in something, others will too. Keeping LRP simple is the key. So I didn't actually talk about LRP in my classes for a while, and even now sometimes I don't. I kind of gauge what the team is like. Sometimes if I've gone into too much information about the oils, they're kind of a bit overwhelmed. So I'll just kind of go, look guys, there's a free oils program. Touch base with me once you want to order again, and I'll go through it. But if they're, ready to absorb the information, then definitely speak about LRP. So keep it simple. It's an extremely generous rewards program. Stuff you're already buying from the supermarket, you can replace with toxic-free versions. And instead, people are supporting small businesses and farmers globally, and they get to go low tox and protect themselves and their loved ones. So, things like shampoo, the cleaning range, there's all sorts you can put on your LRP. So what are the benefits of LRP? See this little quote I've got at the top. So your health is an investment. So that is so true. I wish everybody felt that way, but yeah, not everyone does. So the benefits of having LRP or being on LRP. So those in Australia actually get 100% back of their shipping for every LRP order. So those in New Zealand don't, but that's going to be fixed soon. So you get your shipping reimbursed, you obviously earn points for all your purchases, you get sent free oils, you earn money from anyone else who orders, so if you've got a little team under you, and then obviously if you're using your oils regularly, that means better health. So LRP is, yeah, it's the way to go. It's what fuel your business. Okay, so I feel like I've raced through this. Sorry guys, I hope you can understand me. So building your tribe, this is a really important part. So it's one thing to present a class, and then you want to create raving fans. So once you've enrolled someone, obviously you need to send them a welcome email, you need to add them to the support groups on Facebook, and you really just want to kind of meet them where they're at. So you really need to educate and engage your tribe, whether it's on social media, whether it's private messaging. You know, you can use an automated system like through MailChimp or similar if you want to do newsletters. I still haven't got to that point, but you know, it's in my mind. Follow-up classes, people love just getting together and using their oils, making up rollers, you know, being shown how to make, you know, a cleaning spray. You can just do niche classes, you know, whatever you think your team needs, then that's an opportunity to, you know, create a class from it. You can keep it really simple, maybe even just a got your oils, now what, and just show them how they can make rollers using the Home Essentials kit. So that's pretty much, that covers off in catch-ups and immersion days. My jaw's hurting, guys, so I'm going to start getting a bit my mouth. Anyway, okay, so supporting your team. So wellness consults or a membership overview. So, you know, it's your choice how you support your team. It is your business. So whether you want to support them on social media, whether you want to catch up with them and do a wellness consult or a membership overview, it's really important to let them know that you're supporting them. Oh, this is going to run out in 10 minutes. Okay, that's fine. And so they know how to use their account. You don't want them to enroll and then, you know, there's so many people that get enrolled and then they never even know how to log in, or they don't even get sent their details. So that's really, really important, supporting your team. There's all different ways you can do it. If you're wondering what a wellness consult is or a membership overview, you can go into Share Success Library or even Edge Success, I think it's called. They've got a YouTube channel as well, and you can watch a video on how to do that. You can do it over the phone, you can do it on a Zoom call like this, or you can catch up with people one-on-one. That's fine. Another way you can support them is on oil camp. So we don't think we've got one next month, but that is a really good way for newbies to learn about the top 10 oils. Everyone absolutely loves it. It takes a bit of logistics to set it up, but it's definitely, you know, a huge asset to your business. Okay. Now we're getting to the end. So social media. So if you want to have a social media, I've just got a couple of tips for you. So obviously when you have a page, it's really important, I think, to have your name in the page, just so people can find you. So people, you know, my page used to be called, what was my first name? Our Journey of Health and Wellness. So no one's going to remember that. People look for you via your name. So mine is, you know, Holly Poraw, Inspired Collective. I've actually had about 3 names. But yeah, my feedback was that people remembered Holly and never the rest of it. So just make sure your name's in it. Always have your picture in your profile so that people can connect with you. If you have a picture of a plant or a bottle of oil, people are not going to know who you are, so they're not going to connect with you. So your social media is your brand. So it needs to just be more about sharing oils. People need to see the authentic you. They need to know, they want to see the vulnerable, real and raw you. So they want to hear about your ups and downs. They want to hear about your experiences. You know, give them a sneak peek into your life. If they connect with you, they're more likely to join your team. You know, people, like, that's why I share photos of my girls online a lot, because people connect. You know, I share, you know, I don't like to whinge a lot on social media because I'm not a negative person, but people love to hear when you're feeling low, as bad as that sounds. So, you know, if you're having a crap day, share it on social media. You know, people will connect with you, and you're more likely to get more of a following. So share your why, share why you're doing it, share your passion. Don't just share your business info. You know, share your successes, celebrate your team, and just some things not to do on social media. So obviously don't draw attention to any disease claims. So, you know, obviously we're not allowed to say, you know, cancer and headaches. So just being compliant. If you go into doTERRA, if you Google doTERRA compliance, there's all the things you can and cannot say. Just obviously always remember you're supporting body systems and functions. Another thing with social media that I was going to say that I haven't got it up here, I can't remember what it was now. I think I might do a whole training on social media because it's a pretty big thing to do. So here's some resources, guys. So personal development, again, this is huge. If you don't do personal development, you will struggle in this business. So there's some elite book recommendations. So obviously the Slight Edge is what I mentioned earlier. Start with why. That one's really good for, you know, trying to figure out why you're doing this. Another favorite of mine is The Big Leap. That one on audiobook was a game changer for me as well. So there's a few different ones there. You can listen to podcasts as well. They're free. All this information you'll find on our website as well. So these are just some other things. Okay, some other resources. So this will be this will save you and your upline a lot of time if you just look at these things. So doTERRA Corporate, so doTERRA.com.au has so much information about the company, heaps about the product information. If you're wanting product guides, or you know, want to know about the specials or the promos or price lists or anything like that, it can be found on the doTERRAeveryday.com.au site. If you are wanting share success guides, so launch guides, build guides, they've even got rank specific training on share success, video guides, there's so much on there. So that one is definitely one to have a look at as well. And then obviously we've got our very own website. So this is a training portal. It's kind of what I've gone through today, but in a, you know, a bit more of a slow format. So the www.inspiredcollective.com.au. That's the face of our website. We've actually got a members only portal. So if you don't have access to that yet, get in touch with your enroller and they can get you access, just so you can access what you should be doing at, you know, each step of the way at any time. Okay, so here we've got a simple checklist that you need to work through with your enroller to get you started in your doTERRA business. So first of all, you need to set your goals. Then you need to set up your website on your back office. So just log in and there'll be my website. You need to set up your 100 LRP order. So this is to earn your commissions. You need to order the Empower Kit, which is on your back office. It's $35. It's all the workshop handouts and some wild oranges. You need to book in 4 workshops. This will propel your business, guys. If you book in 4, you could literally get to elite in, you know, all you need is 3 enrollments at all those workshops and you'll get to elite in 30 days. So register for Oil Camp if we've got one coming up. Identifying your why you want to do this. You know, get in touch with your enroller if you're a bit stuck and you're not really sure. And then book in a mentor session with your enroller or your upline. Now, I just want to, I've slid this one in at the last minute. So choosing your pace. So with doTERRA, it is literally your business. So you can choose your pace. No one's holding you down, telling you have to put in this many hours a week or you have to do this. So maybe you just want to be a user. Maybe you've heard all this and you're like, nah, this isn't for me. And you just want to be a user. You love your product. You just want to use them for yourselves. That's all good. That's all fine. Maybe you just want to be a sharer. So a sharer ideally puts in about 3 to 5 hours a week. They just want to casually share the oils with other people and get their oils for free. Maybe you want to be a builder. So a builder will be putting more like 10 to 15 minimum hours a week. So these guys want to supplement their income. They want to build at a steady pace, and their realistic goal would be, if you're putting in that many hours, to be gold in 1 to 2 years. Now, or you might want to just skyrocket your business and jump straight in and go hard. So I've got leader here. So a leader is someone doing a minimum of 20 plus hours. So I actually probably did more than 30 hours a week when I started. But a leader, I didn't say I wanted to be a leader. I just wanted to jump in and go hard and smash the business. But I really wanted to replace, and I wanted to multiply my income at a fast pace. So just to let you know, an idealistic goal. So you could reach diamond in 1 to 2 years if you are putting in that type of hours. So this kind of breaks it down. If you know what you want to be, what kind of commitment you'll make, then you can let your upline know. So then we know what support you need from us. You know, there's no point saying, yeah, I'm going to be a builder, and then really just share it. So just get clear on what you want to be, choose your own pace, and we've got less than a minute, guys. It's your doTERRA business, so put in exactly just getting clear on what pace you want to go at. So does anyone have any questions? I think this is probably going to finish before. Okay, I'm unmuting you all. Okay, does anyone have any questions?
You did record this, didn't you?
I was hoping so. I pressed record where it done not. No questions, guys? We've got to listen.
I loved it. Is that a question?
Sorry?
I said I loved it.
Who's that? Sammy.
Sam.
Oh, do I have here? Oh, hi, guys. I fumbled my way through it. All right, it's about to stop, guys, but that's all right. I think I recorded it. I hope it worked. Any questions, just post into the group anyway, and yeah, we can chat on there.
See ya.